hit, niggas watch eyes, kick off shoes, slide. New shoes, new cars, new shoes. Player shit, evident, documents, arguments, ain't got time. White people got nerve, ain't got time. Gentrified, documented, all about time. True, true. You want talk, gon' get what you want, do. Somebody gon' love, it's another nightclub. We spend nights cuddled on bus flights. Hotel, motel, bug fights, anywhere we can be. Parents don't want us close, too many receipts, plan B. Couch over, friends, we sleep. Hard to crowd when the eyes dry, we've been up for some weeks. Reluctant but peace, all about power, all about peace. We don't die, multiply, see, can't get rid of me, really. Back to the roots, Ansley. High south, where the cannon paint look so damn pretty. Sitting so high, what y'all at, no back.
The bluer the sky, the harder it gets. I've been getting older, trying on these new fits. I've been trying to ball up with some ice on my wrist. Kitty dreams, keeping all my hopes at the pits. Open my mouth, shining golden than piss. Niggas crossing me, can't get more religious than this. Life of the day in the life. I see the sun, but I hear the streets covered in strife. You see the guns, I see a nigga searching for his real life. I see his mama wanna see him flying high as a kite. I see his daughter steady looking for her daddy at night. Baby mama steady out here trying to argue and fight. Cause she nervous and be worried about the men in his life. She be dreaming about the day he hang it up white flag. Whole time every nigga trying to get the same bag. My niggas out here trying to make their grandmama glad. But our people out here barely staying afloat. People rather watch us while we sit here and choke. Can't even keep a focus on my 20-foot goals. I wonder what it take to make a nigga oppose. He had an issue, so he had to pull out the pole. And now we gotta hear what our elders been told.
I'm walking around Harlem a little stoned and weepy, feeling light blue, maybe a little yellow. This is my problem, getting off on colors. It's all boring. I decide to eat some mushrooms, just a couple of caps, trying to organize my mind pattern, shifting around wave to wave spasms of fantasy. Magic lifts my hair. Well, it's just the wind. No, it's just the weed. My aimlessness is agreeable, but I am just a gentle thought floating in the wind, beaming. Shamelessly happy, I drift off into a dreaminess. Everything I feel is hot and wet. And I'm at Sam's eating cupcakes in a loop of endless mirrors, naked baby Bratz dolls holding tiny dicks, cream in my mouth. The light bounces off the soft pink, making the green world stop. My body is drowning itself in the habit of the dream. Then Rachel is telling me how to deal with trauma in recklessly graceful ways, fluttering realities of dust, destroy memory functions in order to survive. My lover is texting me, wondering where I am, #worried. I'm getting tired of my shit. I'm a superficial bitch, #selfish. I'm throwing away my wig in Sam's bathroom, first in the urinal, then in the sink. I leave it in the trash. When I was a child, I used to strip down and beat myself with a stick. An excess of desire, traumatized spasms of my fantasy that I'm calling my lover. I'm late. I'm always late. I'm getting tired of my shit. God doesn't strike people down like he used to. Damn, I miss the old God. This poverty is perfect. What I love now is barely there. Then Patricia is next to me on the couch, talking me down from my trip. Reduce the living body. Then Taylor and I are snorting coke off the toilet at Bassa. Everything I like is 99% wrong. Everything I am is 99% wrong. Then Ryder is playing 3-6 Mafia, and he's wondering who can really say nigga. Nobody, not with all of this weight. Then my lover is calling me. Then my lover is worried. Then my phone is dead. The sensation of constantly being unsettled. I'm only trying to feel good. hashtag only good vibes, hashtag blessed, hashtag sage. Then I'm drinking a shitty martini with Ben. I miss my wig, my whole life, a summer's day, gin martinis, no cherries, no ice, no problems. Then Rin is buying me a whiskey. Then Ariel is giving me their book and I'm blushing. Then I'm feeling lustful and I'm in bed with Hannah, legs tangled, bodies without origins. I awake, horrified at the choices I have made. LOL. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 2 weeks since my last confession. I lied in my last confession. I have dishonored my mother and father. I have hurt the people I care about. Then Taylor is rolling us a spliff, and I'm high. I'm always stoned. Extremes of pleasure in this void of endless animation. I don't know how to drop repetitions, dismember body. I find myself repeating, I am not myself today. I'm mixing up my identities. I revolt. I am no longer a body. Ego leaks onto the street, shed light on humiliation. Then I am lost. And my mom is lending me money. I am no good at taking care of myself. Temptation, a new poison, blur the lines of intoxication. I'm no good at feeling bad. Oh God, have mercy on me, your daughter, a sinner. If you touch it, it's yours. These are the bonds. One thing next to another doesn't mean they touch. An unseen shape, rotating and twisting, touching something lightly, display dramatic expression. Then Sam is reminding me cuteness is its own violence. Colors that evolve, my goodness is insulting. I don't know what life is, and I want everyone to drown in my teenage dream. Then I'm at the reading, and Darcy is asking me if I'm okay. Molly's handing me a coffee, black. Ben is giving me reassuring looks. I feel like my body will give out if I don't smoke a joint. By the time I see your face, I am the only Jesus in the room. We're fighting and you're walking away from me. Broken black bodies are really in right now. It's a bummer and nobody gets crucified anymore. I mean, I'm trying. I really want to care about art, but I only care about people. Then Rachel is giving me a K-pin to stop the spasms. They fall in the Uber. I lower myself to the ground, brush the pills in my hand and get high. Life is hard and I'm sorry. I'm sobbing. I can't remember why now. Being a person is hard and stupid and I suffer from that. Everything is embarrassing. Ugh. This is getting out of hand. I can't say no, so don't ask me. Fleshy animal, nothing is pure. Invert yourself.
be a loving line. Maybe you should just think twice. I don't wait around on your advice. Tell me I can't go this far, but no more. You tried to show me heaven and then slam the door. You offer shelter at a price much too dear, and your kind of love's the kind that soon disappears. So don't brag how you have changed and everything's been rearranged. I thought all that was over and done, but I still get the same from each and everyone. Being kind is just a way to keep me under your thumb, and I can't cry because that's something we've always done. You tell me I'm free of the past now and all those lies, and offer me the same thing in different guise. Tell me I can't go this far, no more. You tried to show me heaven and then slam the door. You offer shelter at a price much too dear, and your kind of love's the kind that soon
If you look at the historical narrative of art, I mean, we do have to contend with this idea of the quote unquote old masters, you know. And that I had to recognize that in that pantheon of old masters, there are no black old masters. One of the senses you get from the work that we call old master works is that the work was based on their knowledge of some things. There were either ideas or principles, there were things about the way we see that they seemed to know, and they used that knowledge to construct these pictures that functioned in very particular and very specific ways. And so what I was always intrigued by was what it was they knew that allowed them to make those kinds of pictures. So for a young person who was interested in drawing and making images myself, looking at what I was doing and comparing it to what I saw in the books or what I saw in the museum, the discrepancy between what I could do and what those pictures seemed to represent was vast. And so I wanted to figure out how to close that gap between what I was doing and what they had done. And I felt the only way I could really do that was to know what they knew. I went to art school. You know, like a lot of people go to art school. And so once you go to art school, then you've signed up to be a part of this sort of systematized and codified idea of what it means to be making art. And it has very specific parameters within which, you know, which one is asked to operate. All of our expectations are calibrated in one way or another against that codified narrative of art history. So that's the system, the structure, basically. And so those painter portraits, and the one that the MCA has, is a portrait of a painter who's painting a portrait of herself. And that image on the easel is the painting that the spectator's looking at. So it's a doubling. The reason why the painting behind the figure is a paint-by-number painting is because paint-by-number paintings are a system. It's a system that allows anybody who wants to try to make a painting to be able to make a painting that's like one that they already appreciate. But you can see there's a kind of arbitrariness to the way the paint is being applied to the paint-by-number painting, which means that the subject in the picture is taking liberties with the way in which the system determines the way you represent this already outlined and defined image, even of oneself. I never think of the paintings I make as self-expression. I think of them exclusively as platforms for an idea. Since the idea of representation is really interesting to me, I make a lot of work that's about that idea. And then I'm also interested in how you reference culture and history in pictures. So to a degree, I have a fairly detached, personal relationship to the pictures I make, because I'm trying to make pictures that are about bigger ideas than the things that affect me individually. You can't quarrel with things that were done 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 400 years ago. Those things are done, and they were done within the context of people who were idealizing themselves. For Rubens to be painting those fleshy, naked women the way he was painting them, that's not problematic, because that's what he was interested in, that's what the culture was interested in, that's what they were supposed to do. Now, if I'm painting fleshy, blonde women, and that's my ideal too, then that's a problem. And it's my problem, actually, that if I can't perceive within myself enough value in my image or the image of black women, or construct a desire to represent that image as an ideal, then that's my problem, ultimately. And if I can't figure out a way to raise that image to the same level, that it performs at the same frequency, then that is also my problem. But that's my problem to solve. The inability to solve that problem, to me, is a failure of imagination. You can't underestimate the value of a figure in a picture that seems self-satisfied, especially given that the history of black people in the United States and in other parts of the world is that it's somehow compromised and always traumatic. If a part of the goal is to normalize the presence of those figures in museums and artworks and things like that, then you have to have a sustained engagement with those figures under a variety of conditions and circumstances, so that now it becomes ordinary to you. But for the moment, it matters that they are uncompromising in terms of the presentation of their blackness. They are uncompromising. One of the things that makes the figure stand out so completely from the ground is that there's never any black paint mixed in any other color in any other part of the painting. It's all pure color. And that the black becomes a color too, within the context of all of those other colors. From the very first image, which is the portrait of the artist as a shadow of his former self, where that figure is essentially flat, you can demonstrate that the figure can evolve over time to something that's more sophisticated, that I don't have to abandon the blackness of the figure if I want it to not be a cutout, flat shape. I can actually make it complex even within the context of the blackness. Now, if I want to be competitive without reinforcing the dominance of the artists who were doing their own thing, then I have to figure out how to project the image that I want to see represented in the world with the same kind of force, with the same kind of complexity, with the same kind of integrity. And so if we go back to why this idea of mastery is important, it's precisely because if you want to get in the game, you got to play it at the level that the people who are playing it at the highest level are playing it at. And the only way you can do that, really, is to know what they know, be able to do what they do, and then figure out how to put all of those things together and synthesize them in such a way that you can project your ideal into the world so that it has an equal chance of assuming the preferred position as any of the other things that were already out there. That's how you do it.
colleghi Radira Fernández. En la noria, entre los cangilones de la noria salimos, entramos, volveremos a entrar, de lleno a Soro, al agua seca. 7 gallos de álamo temblón, solos dibujanse. Entretiene la testa un airecilo, cuaresma, singular. A la dentadura canina, ojos de miel, entre los cangilonas de la noria, miraba acaso nubes arabescos. Y entre los cangilonas de noria, ver de pronto 7 gallos de álamo temblón, azotar, hacer el árbol y ver el árbol. Hay multiplicado crear la encrucijada y ver 7 pares de álamo temblones, azotar, sacudir las cenizas del miércoles. Y el cuerpo de ala, dulce nombre, atado y la cadena, succionado, pujar, temblar, irse, ir cayendo, caer, enterrarse en el vasto engranaje de la noira y ver casi al instante pánico, un extraviado surtidor. Escuba y amargura, calles de otora, sombreadas hoy, cenizas, verde y humo, por 7 paras de álamos temblones, lágrimas hay del corazón, loto cerrado. Escuba y amargura, San Francisco de Asís, da de comer a toda clase de aves sigilosas, no hace mucho despavoridas. 10 de junio 2011.
Particular intersection dark immanence scintillation guided around of oppositions least likely places reconciliations exploration of inner world perfection yet wholeness restore completeness the place where dark and light touch unison of all odds the magic insufferable contradiction, a full embrace
whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die. To sleep no more. And by asleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment, with disregard, their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action.
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the minutes.
Happiness, more or less, it's just a changing me something in my liberty. On my mind. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look up and watch my fever growing. I know just where I am. But how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do I have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. But I'm a lucky man with fire in my hands. Happiness, something in my own place. I'm steady naked, smiling, I feel no disgrace with who I am. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look up and watch my fever growing. I know just who I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do I have to run? All the love I have is I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Oh, no, 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 no. Gotta love never die. Happiness, more or less, it's just a changing me something in my liberty. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look up and watch my fever growing. I know, oh my, oh my, oh my. It's just a changing me something in my liberty. It's just a changing me something in my liberty. It's just a changing me something in my liberty. Oh my, oh my. It's just a changing me something in my liberty.
Her name is Cherry. We just met, but already she knows me better than you. She understands me after 18 years, and you still don't see me like you are to do. Maybe we could talk about things if you was made of wood and strings. While I love her every time, I don't know how to turn you down. And you're so thick and my pain's so thin, so I got me a new best friend with a pickup that puts you to shame. And Cherry is her name. And when I'm lonely, Cherry's there, and she plays along while I sing out my blues. I could be crying, and you don't care. You won't call me back, you're stubborn as a mule. Maybe we could talk about things if you was made of wood and strings. You might think I've gone too far. I'm talking about my new guitar.
Hello? Did you call me from a seance?
There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul, snaps my control. Such a funny thing, but every time you're near me, I never can behave. You give me the smile and then I'm wrapped up in your magic. There's music all around me, crazy music, music that keeps calling me so very close to you, turns me your slave.
let me get next to you. So am I insane or do I really see heaven in your eyes? Bright as stars that shine up above you in the clear blue skies. How about you just can't live my life without you, baby. Come here, don't have no fear. Oh, is there a wonder why I'm really feeling in the mood for love? So tell me why I stop to think about this weather, my dear. This little dream might fade away. There I go talking out of my head again, baby. Won't you come and put our two hearts together? That would make me strong and brave. Oh, where we are one, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Now if there's a cloud up above us, come on and let it rain. I'm sure our love together will endure a hurricane. Ooh, my baby, won't you let me love you and give relief from this awful misery? How does all this talk about loving me, my sweet? I am not afraid, not anymore, not like before. Can't you understand me now, baby? Please pull yourself together, do it some. My soul's on fire, come on and take me. I'll be what you make me, my darling, my sweet. Oh, baby, you make me feel so good. Let me take you by the hand. Come, let me visit out there in that new promised land. Maybe there we can find a good place to use a loving state of mind. I'm so tired of being without and never know what love's about. This Harry, you can call on him red and you can blow now if you want to. I'm through. Day breaks in your head and you're finally alone. I'll find a way to make it through, but it keeps raining in your heart. Time follows you around, ticking slowly at your nerves. It's amazing that we made it through, 'cause it keeps raining in your heart. Raining in your heart. Baby, you should go away. If the love we have is meant to stay, find a place to call your own. No need to roam around the rooms that once made up a home. Day breaks in my head and I find myself alone. Hope you find a way to make it through, 'cause it keeps raining in my heart. Raining in my heart. Raining in my heart.
Un elogio del negro, con agradecimientos a Lourdes Benigni. Poema cinético, barullo, instalación, destártalo, desconexión, blanco y negro, ojos de C con gato. Años enteros presidiendo toda una pared. Ojos distantes, distanciados, negros de luz. Gatos reado en gris, deshomenaje a la filosofía. Te adoro, W, adorno, mussi, mussi, mussi. Cortosar, voz irradiante, mussi, mussi. Negro el 10, libro oyecto, límite, determinado por el impresor y por los hábitos de la ruelta. Aquí, ahora, 12, aguanile, número, cierra ciclos. Consumación, casa natal. Véase un cuadro, una matanza. 1912. Evarista Estenos, Pedro Ivonet. 3000 negras palomas, almas ululantes, abolina. Y antes de lo anterior, 1812, extraña sincronía. Una matanzas más, con decapitación, aponte, cabeza negra colgada en una jaula. Te buscando la luz. Te añade una búsqueda casi obsesiva sobre el negro. Ordena, ampara, libera, prolifera. Empieza por ser no. Pero el negro se anica. Todo luz en el carbón se abisma en el basalto. Desde la ducha ver la blanquísima taza aquí, ahora, corona, de Duchamp, de rigurosamente traga, 20 de junio 2012.